Imagine cruising. More than just a cruise. Visit imaginecruising.co.uk now to find your dream holiday.
Hi, welcome to A Week in Walford, the EastEnders review show presented by two people who would never stand near hot fat wearing nothing but a dressing gown. I'm David Brown.
And I'm Johnathon Hughes.
This week's headlines: Hunter's got a gun,
Alfie's in hot water,
and Bernie's out. Well, very disturbing graphic scenes this week, upsetting for everyone, I think. It's a surprise that there wasn't a helpline number at the end of the episodes, really, I feel, anyway. How about you?
Absolutely. I mean, of course, we're referring to the scenes of Big Mo on the toilet.
Yeah, Big Mo on the bog.
Bog Mo. There was very graphic, raw stuff going on in EastEnders.
That was quite unnecessary, I thought, wasn't it?
And then she said, "I'll text you when I'm off the bog."
We know we said last week that Hayley is prone to storming out of the house on a weekly basis. Yeah. Then she might have done just that. I'm going around the Ormids. She might have been really desperate.
To use the bog!
Yeah. But no, we are, of course, really talking about the shooting of Ray in woodland scenes, Walford Woods.
Walford Woods, I mean, you know, almost as disturbing as Big Mo's toilet habits. But this was quite graphic and dark and kind of scary and kind of bizarre, wasn't it?
It was quite bizarre. I mean, they've now turned Hunter into Steve Owen.
Basically, yes. Although I think they missed a trick by not having Hunter kill Ray with an ashtray.
Yeah, in the E20 staff, in the office. That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they should have done that. But anyway, they didn't. But yeah, he's basically now, he is his dad. I mean, do you remember that Are You a Psychopath test that Hunter took when he first
he got like 87%.
He did quite high. Imagine if you took it now.
I know, it'd be like 100%,
off the charts.
Totally.
Yeah.
But there were a few unanswered questions, weren't there, really? I mean,
just a few.
How come Mel had a shovel to hand?
Something old, something blue, something borrowed, and a shovel too. That's
how it works,
is
it?
Okay, so that's that sorted.
Okay, how come she wanted to take the wedding dress to a clothes bank rather than just burning it?
Instead of burning it or disposing of it in some way? Because that's obviously a foolproof way to never have evidence tracked down really easily.
And why was everybody appearing to be dead and then coming back from the dead quite a lot over the whole festive season?
Yes, it's more like Easter, isn't it? And he will rise.
Yes.
We had Alfie back from the dead. We had Ray sort of getting up and nearly dead, then not dead, then dead.
Mel herself, strangled and then turned up at her own wedding.
Mel died twice, nearly. Mel went all cross-eyed, didn't she?
Yeah, which Stuart did about 6 months ago as well. That must be the stage direction.
Yeah, that's the stunt coordinator they've got in.
Now cross-eyed, yeah.
Yes, there's another question I've got as well. When Mel and Ray were having their big kind of showdown, she didn't know where Hunter was and she was terrified that what Ray had done to him. She said something like, "Where's my son? If you tied him up and put him in the boot of a car like some animal."
Yeah, what kind of pets does Mel have?
How does she treat her dog?
She goes, "Let's go out for a walk now." She ties him in jumper cables and stashes him in the boot.
And drives off like this.
Yeah, I know.
And what, like, can you imagine, like, if Hunter was at primary school, who gets to look after the gerbil in the summer holidays?
Yeah, exactly. Brings him out in the cage, slams him in the boot.
Come on, Hunter, let's take him. I'm very strange. Talking of driving, I did think when, that bit where Mel and Hunter got away from Ray, they were, running for their lives, terrified, and they get in the car. It's actually quite tense, and she's getting the key in the car, and then the car starts, and she drove straight into I know you shouldn't laugh. It was like someone out of Auntie's Bloom.
Yeah, it was. You expected Tamsin and Alfred to go, "Oh, can we go again?"
Sorry, that was me.
I've driven into a tree.
Talk about bad luck.
They did fudge it a little bit though. I mean, we haven't had enough time really to kind of get to know Ray and find out his motivation.
Yeah, we still don't know.
We don't know why he was doing what he did. Like, she just went, "You lie and you lie and you lie and you lie," and I was thinking, why do you lie?
Why do you lie? Yeah, and then we don't know where he got this money.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, I got it from Euro Millions," and then he laughed, and it was like, "Oh no, just tell us."
Maybe he did get it from the Euro Millions.
No, but it was obviously kind of not the truth.
Not the truth. There's still lots to play for the story, mainly that Hunter's got this gun that he has not got rid of.
Yes.
So what's he planning to do now? Is he going to kill someone else? Is he going to kill Mel? Because I think maybe there's still a twisted thing in Hunter that he really identified with Ray, and maybe he never believed that Ray was capable of what Mel was saying, although he was trying to kill Mel, but I don't know if he really had a loyalty to Ray right to the last minute.
He might get revenge on all those he feels have wronged him in the past.
Yes.
Like Phil,
Yes.
Louise, Keegan.
Jack.
Now, speaking of Jack,
Yes.
Jack is the one person that they saw when they drove back to the square. But what kind of a police officer, a former police officer, is Jack? I mean, they were like covered in blood and mud.
Smell of van. Blood all over their faces and Ray's decapitated head in their lap. Where have you been? Oh, for a drive.
We've been out for a breath of fresh air.
We've been to the sales.
Yes.
Sorry, been down Debenhams.
Yeah.
It's late night New Year sales shopping. Yeah, no wonder Jack's not a copper anymore.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That wasn't exactly A-star detective skills, was it?
And neither was the actual police force, who turned up about 12 hours after Ray had escaped custody to find out if he'd been in touch with Mel.
Yeah.
Do your jobs, people.
Well, anyway, back to Hayley now, who we touched upon at the top of the show. She was also involved in the whole Alfie, Cat, Baby Cherry saga, although strangely absent from one key episode.
Yes.
That was a bit weird, wasn't it?
That was a bit weird, and they said, oh, she's gone to bed.
Yeah, she's gone to bed. I think she was in the toilet. It was the only time she could get to use it.
She'd been waiting weeks.
Yeah, everyone else was in the living room. Right, I'm seizing the opportunity.
While Mo's in another scene.
Yeah. That's right. But Alfie,
what have you noticed about Alfie, though, the way he's dressed?
Yes, I thought this. I said to you, didn't I? Alfie Mooney's now dressed like Richard Hillman on Coronation Street when he murdered Maxine.
The black hat.
Yeah, gone are those loud shirts and that.
But that's his signature thing, isn't it? The noisy shirt and the open leather jacket, but no, it's Black Ops.
Black Ops Alfie.
It's like Hawkeye.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Black Ops Alfie, like scary Alfie.
But I mean, also talking about people's motivations, I kind of didn't really get Alfie this week either, because he'd like really had a go at Kat on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, horrible things.
Said that, you know, she was solid and that he almost blamed her for
the abuse.
And now he's saying, oh, let's run away together.
Yeah, but then was Kat seemed to buy it, but then was Kat playing Alfie to get him to the house?
Yeah, she was playing him.
But then Kat seems to also at other times seem to still love Alfie and seems to still want to be with him. But I don't know. I feel like people are playing each other so much. I'm really not sure what to believe.
Yeah, I don't really know how I'm supposed to feel about Alfie.
No, Alfie's been really mean. And do you know what? Do you know what? I think Alfie deserved that coffee in the face.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I was cheering,
more.
and much more. I was cheering because very mean, continually mean to all the women of the Slater household. I think Alfie just needs to give Cherry back and go, because there's no coming back for him, I think.
Where was Cherry? Who was Cherry with?
Oh, I don't know, your friend.
I think she was with Phil Mitchell. Phil got, stay with me on this, Phil got Alfie those passports, right? So they're obviously kind of like a little bit in cahoots. Mm-hmm. And also Phil helped deliver Kim's baby at Christmas. Yeah. So I think he's now decided that children are the future.
He's a doula?
A doula.
Doula. He could be the male nanny of the square.
He is, Phil Poppins. He's now got a nursery going.
That's where Cherry is.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a big baby anyway. Might as well kind of, take advantage of it.
Kids would love him.
Yeah. So I think that's where
Cherry is. Yeah, you heard it here first.
The child was, definitely. So yeah, on to our final story of the week, which was the one that we were kind of most emotionally invested in, really, I thought.
Yeah, definitely. This was Bernie kind of coming out to her mum and telling best mate Tiff that she was in love with her. I just thought it was really beautifully, sweetly played. Mm-hmm. And just made me realise how much I love the Taylors, to be honest, as well, and that they're just the whole dynamic, but particularly Bernie and Karen. There's a real authenticity, I think, to them as characters, to them as performers.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I love Tiffany's reaction, that she was kind of a bit like bowled over, didn't know what to do with it, but still assured her mate that she still cares about her and doesn't change anything, but maybe she's got to question her own feelings, but just really nice. And I think the news this week, there's going to be a gay bar in Walford.
That can't come quickly enough now, can it?
Well, but I think Bernie should run it.
Yeah, he should run the gay bar.
Bernie, I mean, she's not old enough to order alcohol, but maybe in a few years older when she's 18, she could run the Walford gay bar.
Bernie in, but this would be Bernie out.
Bernie's out.
Bernie's out.
That
could be the name of the bar.
Walford's premier gay night spot.
Yes.
Yes, well, that I think is definitely on the cards.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back in 7 days' time with another week in Walford, but maybe Binny and Della will have showed up to get a piece of the action.
Fingers crossed.
We'll be back with another week in Walford.
Escape the drama with Imagine Cruising. Visit imaginecruising.co.uk now to find your dream holiday.